What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here. Welcome back to Ocarina of Time. And it is time for the Child Heart Piece Roundup! Let's do it. Alright, this first heart piece we're going to get is from the Ocarina game in the forest. We gotta play the song 3 times. It takes friggin' forever. I edited all that out. I did think it was interesting that I got a song that was 4 notes repeated twice, so that was kinda cool. I just realized Link is wearing the Goron bracelet. I don't know if we actually have the Goron bracelet. I mean, we certainly never got it from Darunia, but we did get the silver gauntlets, so I wonder if that made it so we got the bracelet. Oh my god, it does! Nice! I guess the game only checks like what the highest one you've got is. So because we have the silver gauntlets, even though we've never gone adult, we've now glitched our way into getting the Goron bracelet without actually ever meeting Darunia. Neat. Alright, very nice observation there, pre-commentary Poncho. Post-commentary Poncho's back. We're jumping up on top of the Dongo's Cavern. You can do it with a side hop, or you can do it with a regular jump. You just gotta fucking yeet yourself off the top, and it's just that easy. Then we gotta climb up to the top of the mountain, and we'll go get this hot piece that's hanging out the side of the crater here. And again, we just gotta fucking yeet ourselves in order to get out here quickly. And then, holy shit, we just warped back into the Kakariko Village in that little house where the cow is. Y'all know how to do that. I showed you already. Side adventure here. This whole thing is a side adventure, but we're buying some beans. I'm gonna buy 3 beans. We're actually gonna put them in 3 places, so that kind of works out perfect, doesn't it? Now we gotta get ourselves the power of poultry. There's actually a lot you can do with chickens in this game. I've already shown you how you can use it to get over the gate and go to Gerudo Valley early and go there as a child. But you can also use it to come up here and get this heart piece. I believe the boomerang will also work for this one. And then you can take a chicken back down. We'll go catch that same boy. And land on the little platform off the side of the water. Climb up the ladder. And you'll actually find another chicken at the top of the ladder. That will let us use the power of poultry to go get another heart piece in Zora's River. These chickens, man, they just... It's like the bounty of the ocean. The chicken of the sea. The fish of the land. The chickens. So here's Manuru. This is the scarecrow that you teach your scarecrow song to, and he remembers it forever because scarecrows have memories like elephants, or maybe elephants have memories like scarecrows. Anyway, I used that same song that they gave me in the Ocarina game because I thought it was cool that it was 4 notes twice. It's kind of random. I think it's actually random what they give you, so it was cool that it lined up like that. And here's Pierre. He really wants to go on adventures, but he's a scarecrow, so that ain't happening. We're gonna swim across the lake and go visit the fishing pond. Take note, this guy still has all his hair when you're a kid. That'll change in 10 years. I caught a few fish just to get them out of the way in the pond, and eventually stood over on the back left side and threw out towards that center log and picked up the one big boy that swims around in the bottom of the lake down there. Sometimes you gotta catch 1 or 2 of his friends in order to get them out of the way, but no big deal. You know you got it when it says it's a real lunker. And that's why I always name Link Lunk when I play a new Zelda game. It's freaking great. Give it to this guy? Guess what? It's another motherfucking heart piece, baby. What else? On the way out of Lake Hylia, I suddenly remembered that there's actually another heart piece underground over here. So if you yeet a bomb into the center of this space here, you can actually land in it, and the owl won't talk to you because you're never on the ground for more than 1 frame. And down here, we got ourselves a business scrub. That is literally what these Deku Scrub guys that try and sell you something after you knock their nuts back at them, they're called business scrubs. And this guy will sell you a heart piece for 10 rupees. What a deal! We take that any day of the week. Certainly a better deal than a fucking chess game in the market. We'll get to that later. First, more power of poultry. There's so much to do with chickens in this area, isn't there? Now, the first thing is we can glide ourselves across the long way here. I have no idea what's under that silver rock. It's probably a grotto with bugs in it. I'm just guessing. That's what most of the random grottos in the world are. Be they just Song of Storms grottos or under silver boulders. There's lots of rocks. And maybe a chest with a recovery heart, because it's fucking weird. Trying to get the chicken not to run off the edge. Of course, he immediately does, so whoops. But, I'll just edit out the 3 minutes it takes to swim to Lake Hylia and come all the way back around. We can grab the chicken, that same chicken again. This is like the Sisyphean chicken. He just never gets to rest. We'll fly him over towards the other end and land up here behind the waterfall. Always something behind the waterfall in video games. Now we're going to Lon Lon Ranch. And this one is one that you're probably familiar with. We go in the house on the left and talk to Malin here. And he's so excited that we visited him, I guess? I don't know. He's happy. I'm happy for him. And I'm happy that we're grabbing all these cocks. I mean poultry. So, once you grab the 3 special chickens, which isn't hard because you can pretty much see exactly where they land from the angle where you're talking to him, he's going to give us the deal of a lifetime. We've got the talent to be one of the world's best cowboys. I'd like to marry Malin. Hell yes. She's bae. And then he fucking debates us. I was just kidding. You think you're a little young for that, ain't you? Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Talon. And then instead, he gives you a glass of milk. Or a bottle of milk. With bottle. And when you're halfway through drinking it, you realize that there's a My Little Pony figurine in there. Out here in the back of Lon Lon Ranch. Look at that. We're inverted camera, first try. I had to leave this one in just because I'm so bad at it when I'm actually doing commentary while I'm talking, but I get it first try most of the time when I'm not talking. Something about dedicating like, I don't know, 70% of your brain power to figuring out what you're going to say makes it a lot harder to play video games at the same time. Anyway, we'll pull one box, one little bit away from the wall. It's just enough for us to get back into this crevasse and steal some cow heart. Kind of have some questions about that. And we end up in the house of Skulltula. All these warp zones are messed up, so we're playing randomizer. Now that we've gotten 10 gold Skulltulas, which I actually showed y'all in the previous video, we can go ahead and get the adult's wallet. It's not going to be super useful other than being able to hold more money. It doesn't like unlock any new items for us in that regard, because all the stuff that's really expensive, you can't actually buy until you've already acquired it. Like for the tunics and bomb bags and all that other stuff, they won't sell you anything that you're not supposed to have yet. They did a pretty good job putting the logic in for that. So even if Child Link shows up with the Giant's wallet and 500 rupees, they still won't sell you the Zora tunic. It'll just say, oh, you can't buy this now. So this grave, I was looking through all the heart pieces to see which ones I could get as a child. I always forget this one exists. I'm not sure why. It's just forgettable for me. Maybe it's because these graves bear such a strong resemblance to each other. Or maybe there's like just something about a re-dead in a hole that makes a chest appear that's like, I don't know. Anyway, the weird thing is, after you kill him, you gotta play the Sun Song in order to make the chest appear. And I played the Sun Song when I first went in to stun him, and that didn't make it appear. So I don't know what the requirements are exactly. I would just say kill the re-dead, and then if it hasn't appeared yet, play the song again. And there you have it. Yet another heart piece. We're up to 6 containers, but we're not done yet. We're going to get up to 7 in this video, so we got 4 more heart pieces to find. And we're starting to get to the slim pickings. We have missed one easy one. We can go get Richard. Richard is the white dog that hangs out behind the auctioneer's stall at night. If you can go pat him on the head, he'll follow you over here into the alley. And we can take him back to his mom, who is this big old lady that gets really mad at you if you bring her the wrong dog. Which is like, they all are literally the same model. This is like, I don't know, man. Standard issue dog. Well, I guess we do have one more easy one to get on the way here. This one was fun. I somehow missed this one in editing, and I was missing a heart piece. I had 7 heart containers at the end of the video. I was like, where the heck was that 16th heart piece? And it was here, because it's like 10 seconds to get this one, and I just skimmed right over it. all you gotta do is just jump the side off the tower. I showed you all that in a previous video, and I was too lazy to try it a third time and actually get the heart piece. So, boom, there it is. And now the fun ones. So first off, we're gonna go to the graveyard and play the exciting digging minigame, which already sucks. Take note of our rupee count, 159. It already sucks because you have to play the sun song to make it daytime, and then wait for it to turn night in order for Dampé to be here. Because if you play the sun song to make it night, it makes it midnight, and his event is over by then. He only does it at dusk. So you have, and there's no way to just go straight to dusk. So you have to make it noon, and then wait for dusk. And then come in here and play a random ass minigame that ended up costing me, what is it, 100, no, more than I thought. Motherfucker. Fucking final. My thoughts exactly. 129 rupees. Yeah, great deal. Thanks. And now the treasure box shop. If you don't know how this one works, it is maybe the biggest ripoff in video game history. Like outside of like patches kicking you into the pit in Dark Souls, this might be the worst deal I've ever seen. For 10 rupees, you get a 1 in 32 chance of getting a heart piece. Because, and this is what he says after he takes your money. Thanks a lot. That's it. You have to guess right 5 times in a row. And every guess, you have to watch a cutscene of a door opening and a door closing, and a Link holding up a key and opening a chest, and then it's like, it takes so long, and every time you fail, you have to walk back out through all the doors. It is such a pain in the ass. Although, on average, it only takes like 15 or 16 tries. So, it's a 1 in 32 chance. That's just how the math works out. It's about 16 tries on average. I actually managed to get the heart piece without ever even getting the red rupee. So I just never got that lucky. You'll see this one cost about 150 rupees. I didn't make note of my total beforehand. But now you get to walk all the fucking way back out through all these goddamn doors. Honestly, this only took like 20 minutes. It wasn't that bad. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna head back to Old Poncho, and I think it's gonna be Winter to Adult. Well, that was quite an adventure. Anyway, I think it's time for us to go adult. So, I have collected the 3 spiritual stones. As you can see here, I have the red one, the green one, and the blue one. So, I think that the door should open now. There are 3 hollows, okay. Yeah, 3 spiritual stones, got it. Oh. Okay, something's wrong with the door. We'll have to try something else. Let me show you how this goes. Door of Time skip is one of the first glitches that people really looked for because they knew if they could do it, it would skip all the trial dungeons in one shot. Because you can come to this room as soon as you leave the forest. You don't even have to go talk to Zelda. So if we could get past this door, it would save us a lot of trouble. There's a few things we need to talk about movement before we can get in there. So you've seen in previous tricks, like when we did the Ocarina dive in the bottom of the well, that when you backflip, I need to put my sword away. When you backflip and roll, you always come out with this same angle that's like, I don't know, almost 90 degrees to the right. And how you can do perfectly straight ESS turns in any of the 4 directions. There are other movement things that Link can do that are also very specific. So one of them is, normally if you're L targeting, and this is not with ISG or anything, if you're L targeting and you attack, you'll get that standard roll. And how far that roll goes is actually affected by Link's speed. So if you're standing still, he hardly moves at all. But if you're running, he goes a lot farther. And the same thing is true for if you're moving kind of sideways. Like this. Well, you'll get a diagonal roll. All the way up until the point where you start getting a side hop instead. And then if you press backwards, you get a backflip. Well, it's not exactly true. There's sort of this weird pattern on the joystick where if you're pressing anywhere that's like mostly up, you'll get some kind of forward roll. And if you press something that's mostly down, you'll get a backflip. And if it's mostly left or right, you'll get a side hop. But if you're somewhere in the middle of the range of the thumbstick, the range where Link is like in ESS position or is just like scooting around or walking slowly even, all of this is going to give us weird rolls. And you get stuff like forward rolls that don't really go anywhere, side rolls like this. So if you're pushing down but only a little bit, you get a side roll like this. And you can control which direction it goes by pushing just ever so slightly left or right as well. So in order to do a side roll to the left, we need to go basically ESS down left, which is a position where Link sort of starts walking this way. And you see we get a roll that's really, really lefty, like that. Instead of your classic forward roll, we're getting a weird lefty roll like this. So then, just like Link's rolls are affected by his movement, the things that come after each movement affect the next one. So like, for example, if you do a side roll and then try to backflip, Link can't backflip out of that animation, not until the animation is totally finished. So on those last few frames, if you try and do a backflip, instead you get a side hop, because Link still detects that he's moving sideways. But you get a side hop that goes backwards. We call that a backwards side hop. It looks like this. If I can do it. It's actually a fairly small window. If you go too early, you just won't get anything. And if you go too late, you'll just get a backflip, which you can see that one was a weird diagonal backflip. But with the right timing, you get a side hop that mostly goes backwards, like this. That one went a little farther left. The one we want is the one that goes almost entirely backwards. And it's honestly kind of hard to do. I'm not good at this. You can see I keep getting the very lefty side hop or a backflip. There it is. That's the one we want. Okay. So all of that to say, with that particular movement, the backwards side hop like that, we can get past the door by going through this little crack right here. And it's kind of, if you line it up just right, I think you can actually see the pedestal where the Master Sword is going to show up back in there. When the devs put this game in, or when the devs put this door in, they really wanted this door to be solid and like not allow you through it. So it is almost impossible to just clip right through this door as Child Link. But they somehow didn't quite put it in the right spot because it overlaps with the wall on this side enough that it leaves a gap on this side. And that gap is big enough that with fast enough movement, we can be here on one frame and out of bounds on the next, and then jump back in behind the door. And we do that by doing a backward side hop, basically, I'm gonna put my sword away, basically back into that corner where the crack is. But it's very precise. We need to have a certain angle. And there are a few setups for how you can get this angle. One of them I'm not very good at. The other one I'm better at, so I'm going to show you the one that I know. And this is also one that you can use as a backup. So there's one that starts at the door where you backwalk, basically while facing exactly towards the door, backflip, roll, down Link, and then left, and this should be the angle. But I'm not sure if I did it right, and I'm always kind of hesitant, because if I'm not sure if the angle's right, and I'm bad at the side hop, I can't tell whether I'm failing because I'm at the wrong angle or because I'm doing it wrong. Because if you're at the wrong angle, you'll never clip through. So we'll just kind of remember where the line is over there for the seam on the wall is like just on the right side of Link's hilt. We'll see if we get the same angle from something else. So the one that I've learned, and this is one you can do if you mess this one up or just end up over here and not at any certain angle. You can face this part of the wall, the slope right here. And like we talked about previously, if your angle is slightly off while facing a wall, Link will actually turn to face at it, like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and back up. We're going to side hop left, side hop right, and then roll out of this right side hop and let go of L. And we'll end up like this. And this puts us at a very particular angle. Now we want to do another particular sequence, which is we want to kind of back walk and roll to the left. Like that. And then now we just turn around. And boom. This should be the correct angle. Let's see if it looks the same. Oh, it does not. So apparently I did that other one wrong. Wait, am I getting different? Am I getting a different angle based on like Link's animation? I think I am. Never seen that before. Anyway, this should be the right angle. So now, I should try and do the clip, which is again going to be a sideways roll, and then that back side hop like that. And we'll see how many tries this takes for me to get. It'll probably be a lot. Ooh, that seemed close. Get right in the corner here. I think we might have the wrong angle. Some of these look like they should be clipping and they're not. Oh, there we go. So there's a little. So that was the right angle. All right, now we know. So I'll try the other setup, even though I'm bad at it. So we walk up here, and basically backflip into the corner, roll. Oh, I clipped the. I hit the angled slope, so that messed it up. Whatever. We'll just do the setup again. So side hop, roll, let go of L. Retarget. Back walk. Roll to the left. And now this should in theory be the right angle. That looks about right. Honestly, it might be looking too far out. I don't know if this is it. No, that's pretty close. That's probably it. Alright, so you saw how the clip works. We fell out of bounds. Now we have to do that same thing, except right after I do the backward side hop, I have to hold left. So it's this very particular series of ESS down left, A, press down an A at the right time to get the back side hop, and then hold left. This is why this trick's hard. And then it will clip out of bounds, and we need to press B to do a jump slash and land back in bounds. So I'm just going to cut to when I get it, because this is probably going to take a few minutes. No! Alright, here we go. Oh! Didn't hold left enough. Try to go back in bounds inside the door. The game does not like that. My B press was so early it didn't go through. So I need to do it a little later. That was the right movement though. Far enough left. I don't ever expect to get it on the first try, so I'm never ready to press B. I feel dumb. I feel dumb. That's better. Oh! Fuck. It is done. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. This will be the point when my fucking power goes out. It's like, no! It's that legendary blade. The slap chop. I'll ever use a slap chop. That shit slaps. So as you can see, you don't need the fancy pants stuff to go through the door time. You just need to roll around for an hour and 10 minutes. Huh? As I thought, you held the keys to the... Well, actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't even open it. In fact, I think it's still locked. To the gates of the sink... No, that's some bullshit, man. I didn't open the door. No. No. Laughing Ganondorf. Killed. This cutscene is just so funny to imagine. It's like Link, the mind of a 10-year-old, the body of a 17-year-old. Oh my god! Oh gosh! Oh, I'm old enough to maybe find someone who will show me their boobs. Holy shit! It's just like saving the world. I know, I miss my friends in the forest. I'm Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Yeah, we don't care, Rauru. We're gonna skip this. We've seen this a million times. Oh, he's got the silver gauntlets on already. That's cool. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I didn't know they would show up in this cutscene. Also, why is her dialogue like slid over to the left like that? Why is that top line not centered? Oh, that's weird. I didn't, though. Add your power to mine, Rauru. Together we can flip over this van and save all the trapped children inside. Oh, it's metaphorical power? Oh, fuck. And thus we return to the Temple of Time, feeling different. Nice gauntlets, though. And we already have our Hylian shield, which is handy. We're back in the temple. Have 7 years really passed? Looks like you won't be able to use some of the... Oh, no! You mean my boomerang and Deku sticks? And my slingshot? Oh, no! Huh. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. Sheik is so cool. But, we have no context for this. Like, we're not supposed to know who Sheik is. But the weird thing is, this is supposed to be the first time we meet her, but we already met her as Child Link out in front of the Spirit Temple. So, at this point, Link should be like, "Hey, Sheik, it's you! Why aren't you 7 years older?" Damn. You know what they say? Sheikah don't crack. Or once there's a Sheikah, you don't look any older. I don't know. It's probably the magic of the Triforce or some shit. Well, if that was true, then why did Link get older? Very strange. The Forest Temple. We're sure as fuck not going there. Hell no. Hell no. Although we are going to go get the hook shot. Equipped as you currently are, you cannot enter the temple. I severely doubt that. I truly doubt that. You understand? Well, you don't ask yes or no. Okay. Alright. well, I'll see you later. Oh, hey Sheik? Do you, like, do you have the key? How did you get in here? Can you open that? Yeah, can you win another skill? Head to Kakariko. Can I put the sword back? Help. Help. Okay, so we are, trapped. But it's okay. All we have to do is, save the game. The only thing we can't use is the beans. Everything else is still good. So we don't have any of the child stuff over there. Yeah, you know, our inventory screen actually looks pretty... Well, I mean, the fact that we have a medallion and no stones is a little strange, but... It actually doesn't look that weird for going straight to adult. Yeah, all we have to do is save the game, and then press reset. So let me just mute my mic so I can move it. Then I'll bring it back over here. Alright. It seriously took me over an hour to do Door of Time skip. And I've practiced that in the past. Like, I'm just not good at it. I'm not consistent at it. Anyway. Because, what the fuck? Who put those there? The door's not even open. This doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Also, we have a blank C button again. That's fun. C left. Let's see how long we can leave that blank for. Sounds like a fun challenge. Yeah, because when you save and reset the console, Link will always appear in a certain place depending on his age. Child Link will always show up in his house, and Adult Link will always show up in the Temple of Time. I don't know why he doesn't go back to his house. I mean, in theory, you could, but I don't know. Anyway, we're going to look at the hookshot next. So, let's go to Kakariko Village, shall we? Can I do this as an adult? Let's see if it feels any different. Nope, it's the same timing. Look at him run. Look at him backwalk to freedom. So in failing Door of Time skip, I think I used like, whoops, I think I used like 4 fairies. I fell out of bounds like 20 times. I jumped back inbounds on the wrong side like 5 times. I'm just... Oh, my brain. Wait, why is it like orange? Everything's red. Did I just come in like right at dusk, or... Oh, it's because Death Mountain is angry. That's right, that's right. Okay, cool. Cool. Hello. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it a pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this, baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy, late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to... My cuckoo's not entirely happy. Oh no. You look like you're good at handling Excuse me? Take this egg. After it hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? No. Were you pecked by a cuckoo when you were little? Actually, yes. It's funny you bring that up. I was murdered by a flock of cuckoos. I will actually get the egg from her eventually and do the quest line, because we were going to want the big orange sword. Just because it's fucking cool. But I like having sold out down here, so I'm just going to leave that for a while. Is she going to tell us to go to the Deku Tree? I've got some bad news, Navi. I think he might be dead. Boy, I've been playing so much as Child Link that playing as Adult Link feels really strange. Oh! Yeah, I planted this. I didn't show it because it's kind of like... It's just right there in the graveyard. Easy. But boom, piece of heart. Cool, we'll take it. I'm going to be grabbing those wherever I can get them. Which means I'm going to be racing Tempe twice. First for the hookshot, and get in there, Link. First for the hookshot, and second for the heart piece. Here we go! Ooh. I don't know any tricks really to make the Dampe race faster. In fact, I don't think there are any, other than rolling a lot and taking a very optimized route in terms of your movement. But I mean, all you have to do for this first one is make it. The time limit is extremely lenient as a result. But the reason that there really aren't many tricks for this is that Dampe basically tries to match your speed. And in theory that would be good, because it would mean you could go faster and you wouldn't like get past him or break the race or something. But unfortunately, most of the movement methods that we have that are faster, like Hessing for example, are too much faster, and Dampe literally can't keep up. He just bugs out. So yeah. Do I get both if I do it under a minute? You were very quick to be able to keep up with me. You know what, Dampe? I'm glad you died. Charged me 150 rupees for the last heart piece. My treasure? Never mind, I take it back, Dampe. You're so generous. Considering you're dead and literally can't use it anymore. It's so nice of you to give it away. You know people normally give away their possessions when they die, right, Dampe? You're not like... Anyway. It's weird to go ahead and get the hook shot right now, but we actually need it to go to the Shadow Temple early. So, this is one of the few things that we're actually going to be getting at the intended time. Although really nothing is intended, considering we started the run by going out of the forest without helping the Deku Tree. Okay, so now we're going to do a trick where we void out by getting killed by this door. Because if we get locked on the other side of it, there's a block of time in there, and we have to move by playing the Song of Time, which, I don't know if you noticed, but we don't have that. We have the Sun Song, Zelda's Lullaby, and the Requiem of Spirit. That's it. So instead, I'm going to line up, I don't know exactly where to stand. I need to jump into the door, and then out of the door. And the door will come down, but the game doesn't update your position very well, so it thinks you get crushed by the door. Now this one's for all the marbles. In theory, you could use inverted camera and backwalking to go a little faster through some of these areas. But I don't know if any of the straightaways are long enough to actually make that worth it. Because you would have to... Because you can only go in a straight line when you're backwalking. So even if you can see where you're going, it's not really any better than just running backwards. Because you can't turn to avoid flames or go around corners or anything like that. Bonk. Oh, I gotta show you all the dry roll in a minute here. Bonk. In theory, you could also side hop down some of the hallways to go a little faster, but it is just not required. All you have to do is beat the race in under a minute to get the heart piece. Ba-ba-da-ba. Nice. And now we can get crushed by a door again, which is always fun. Oh, and one of these pots down here always has a bomb drop in it. I think it's this closest one. Yeah. There's always a bomb drop and 20 rupees in those two. I don't know about the third one. It might have sticks in it, so I'm not going to touch it. I love the sound that these make. Just like... I wonder if having this plant and having access to this area gives me an easier way to do early shadow. Because I kind of feel like if I could get ISG and bring it up here, which I don't know if I could. Okay, now I'm curious, because I wonder if I could just do a hover and not even have to do the hookshot jump. Yeah, so if I just... Well. Get ISG. And then come over here. Oh, you done fucked up. That's what I thought. I'm gonna struggle to get off of this. There we go. I can climb up. So I still have ISG. So yeah, so in theory I could just do a mega flip, I guess? I don't even need to... I don't know. There's definitely a way to do this. I feel like... Oh, it's dangerous. You could do some kind of bomb chew hovering. I don't remember... So I think shielding... Shielding gets rid of it, right? It ends ISG, I think. But if I shield in the air... Well, I didn't get rid of it. It gets rid of it only if you're crouching, not if you're in the air. Interesting, interesting. I'm curious now. Anyway, that's still probably not good because it uses bomb chews, and the other method doesn't require you to use any bomb chews. So now I have to learn how to do the the hookshot jump here at some point. But I think that'll be in the next video of us breaking into the Shadow Temple early. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all then.